Welcome guys to the live stream. Hope you guys had a fantastic Tuesday today. We are live here playing some more World of Solitude, and we are diving in to get some more stuff done on the landscaping. If you didn't catch the end of yesterday's stream, we got to do a little bit of a flyover with the build, which really kind of set a tone. It made it feel like it was like we're actually doing something. I know it's been kind of a grind fest, but it's really starting to come together and it looks freaking amazing so far. So welcome to the stream. Don't forget to reach down, hit that like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and ring the notification bell. And let's jump into it here. We are in the game window, and let's get some shout outs here. Racing Fan, welcome to the stream. Sam, welcome to the stream as well. Racing Fan said, so I ended up destroying my buddy Finn in Rocket League in 4 games last night. Dang, not bad, not bad. Those Discord pics look great. They really, I'm kind of impressed with the overall, the sky view of this build. It's amazing, and I am so pumped to kind of keep going on this. And Sweeney has been super busy last night. Look at this. All of these shulker boxes, except for one, is chocked full of podzol, which is absolutely amazing. Was farming trees out here like a mad fool, and he's got more wood than he knows what to do with. So from now on, all the rest of the spruce that we take out of here ends up going into our sorters for us to stockpile wood. And if anybody else needs wood, well, then they know where to come for it. So, and yeah, we're going to quickly go make up some more black concrete. And once we get the black concrete made, we're going to go and clear out more of that trench over there to get started with the next layer of glass we got to do. So let us make some concrete. Yeah, I didn't realize how big the dang dome was until the sky view. I know, it really brought it into vision just how big that is. What I should have done was did a flyover Solitude or Isolation City, which is the spawn city for the server, and then you would have got an idea just how big the dome is, because just about all of the city could fit inside my dome. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those. We're going to grab 3 stacks of dye. Oh, our ink sacks is going to be, that's going to be the next problem, right? How are we going to keep up on black? Because the squid farm is not producing as much as I was hoping. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, not to mention our gravel situation, but that's going to be just going out to an ocean biome and digging up the bottom of the ocean. Blue Rose, welcome to the stream. Jared Stubbs, welcome to the stream. Hi, remember me, old man? I do remember you. Welcome back. All right, let's craft these out. We can do it right at our concrete maker, concrete collector, whatever you want to call it. Sweeney's little box of obsidian. I'm most excited for the village you'll build inside the dome. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun for sure. It's going to work out really quite well. I'm hoping anyway. Like I've got lots of different ideas and stuff for what's going to get built in there. So, all right, we are now have a pretty good collection of some concrete powder here, and we're just going to jump in and start turning it into concrete and make it all happen here. The nice thing about it is this process is actually pretty quick. This little system is just, it's way faster than dealing with it when I was doing it out in that little pond over there. You just grind through and it takes no time at all. Before you know, you've got an entire inventory of concrete done. This is about as automated as I think you can get this whole process. And efficient. apparently I did not put that in the right spot. I put it in the crafting box instead of into the offhand. So that big push of subs that ended up happening yesterday, yeah, they didn't equal any subs whatsoever. So they were just bot accounts that happened. And YouTube is smart enough. So whoever did that, it didn't end up doing anything. And then, you know what? The other thing I've noticed is the silent raids. They don't produce any views. So they've got to be bots. They can't be real people because it does not show as a view on the video, which is rather intriguing, so I've discovered. Considering we had up at one point there just about 70 people watching, we ended up with less than that for views on the video, which makes no sense, so. That goes there. Hello, place the block. A little bit of a process to get this out, but I mean, really, this doesn't take long. We're going to be at this for like 5 minutes and we're going to have it all done. To be honest, YouTube is doing the right thing with spam accounts. Absolutely. I want my subscriptions to be actual subscriptions, not some fake bot that's doing it. Or random hacked accounts or whatever they are. Bit by bit, we are ticking away at the old inventory here. It is a little bit of a boring process to watch this, though. I apologize for that in advance. But it's got to be done. I didn't have time to log on before stream and kind of prep any of this, because sometimes I'll do that. If I'm sitting upstairs watching TV or something, I'll fire up the laptop and just log in and try to get some of the prep work and stuff done. Didn't happen today. So you're stuck seeing the prep work now. We did get a good run at getting some sand yesterday, though, so that's all going to help with the whole concrete situation. My biggest issue now is going to be the ink sacks. I'm not getting enough ink sacks off the farm. And I think it's because the server entity count is getting too high with the other AFK farms that are around. Mike, welcome to the stream. Terris, I'm back in Australia, and this is my first time watching you in Australia. Well, welcome back to Australia, and I'm hoping that where you're at, you're away from the fires. I am desperately hoping that you're safe where you're at. Okay, I can't stop my legs from shaking. Is it too much caffeine today? I don't know. Hard to say. Hey, Tim Hortons, if you're looking for a sponsor, by the way, I'm here again tonight with another Timmy's. It's a little cold because we got it at dinner time and I just never got a chance to get it finished. So now it's an iced coffee, but whatever. It still produces caffeine and it still gets the job done. Yes, I'm very far from the fires. Thank you. I really miss my family in Montreal, though. You'll see them before you know it. The nice thing about traveling back and forth to Australia and Canada is it's pretty easy to do it if you can afford to do it. The flights are like crazy expensive. Crazy, crazy, crazy expensive. Diggy dig, 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 dig. We're almost. I think we're just about half done. So this is going. This is going okay. We've been at it for about 3 minutes. I can fly to California cheaper than I can fly in my own country. It's crazy. That did not go where it was supposed to go. Oh, and I did it again. Seriously? Quit being a tool, Terris. Hashtag Terris is a tool. We just fly to Vancouver and transit, and then Toronto economy class, of course. See, a flight from Vancouver to Toronto, though, that's probably more expensive than going from wherever you are in Australia to Vancouver. How is a flight from Calgary to Montreal more expensive than a flight from Calgary to Europe? I would think to... I would say it wouldn't be too much more. It'd be pretty close, but we could pretty much fly anywhere in the States for like half the price it would be to fly to Montreal. But when you're getting into Europe, that's a jaunt, right? So that's going a little distance. Raptor, welcome to the stream. Hello, place the block, please. Oh my god, I'll miss Tim Hortons so much. We only got Starbucks here. Oh, no Tim Hortons for you anymore. That's a shame. I feel bad for you because Starbucks sucks. I just don't like burnt coffee, and that's what I get from Starbucks. Just tastes burnt. Hey now, don't anybody leave the stream. Please, everybody needs to stay and share it and hit the like button. Share it. Oh, hey, I didn't actually tweet it. There we go. Tweet's out. I've tweeted it. It's been tweeted. Twitter messaging engaged. Way to be kinda rude. No, that was outright rude, not kinda rude. He was kidding, Raptor. Chill. Sam is 19. He can mess with any of us. Well, there you go. Concrete takes so... I've just finished saying this isn't taking too long, but we're at it for like 5 minutes now, and I'm kind of bored. We've only got 8 stacks after this left to go. Terris, do you like double doubles? We only get regular coffee. I'm actually 1 cream, 2 sweetener. I don't get the sugar anymore. I'm off the sugar. I used to be double-double, and I would just like pour that down my throat, like a double-double all the time, and it was just too much sugar. You know, you can order a Gretzky from Tim Hortons, which is 9 cream, 9 sugar. Bah. Yeah, we don't discuss age in the channel. Gretzky, as in Wayne Gretzky, number 99. Unbelievably famous hockey player. So you can actually go and order a Gretzky at Tim Hortons, and it's 9 cream, 9 sugar. Hockey, bruh. Best of the best. I'm a baseball fan, personally. I mean, Tim Horton is a NHL hockey player as well. Hall of Famer. Dudes, we only got 2 likes on the video. You guys are slacking. What's the dealio? I'm gonna have to start instituting throat punches for people not hitting like. He's the great one in hockey. You're absolutely right. That was his nickname, the Great One. Perhaps one of the greatest hockey players ever to touch the ice. His signature wraparound was like the envy of hockey in the time. And fast. Man, he could skate like crazy. Racing Fan says, well, I've liked the video, so I'm not getting snapped by Thanos. I'm going to get a Thanos gauntlet. That'll be the perfect solution for people not hitting the... Hey, there we go. But people have left the stream now. But we've got the likes. So they liked and peaced out. Well, before he throat punches us, we better go. Thank you for the likes, guys. All right, we're nearly done the concrete. We've nearly got it nailed down here. I still have it in my inventory or in my offhand. Two more stacks and we're done. Alright, almost done this one. I swear Red Bull is like everywhere in sports. Well, I mean, they are an energy drink and sports requires energy, so of course they're going to jump in there. So, Terrace, is your dog lazing around the house? For example, my dog is just lying down right now. It's 4 p.m. His energetic when we're walking outside. My dog, he's a little... I bought one of those high-powered green lasers for him to chase, and he goes, it's like some massive drug for him because he goes absolutely insane when I bring that thing out, and then it takes him hours to come down off that high. He'll just be sitting at the door, wagging his tail, staring at us like we've just, like, totally strung him right out. And we could play with it for like an hour, and he'd still be totally wired. Okay, we are missing some concrete. Because we had full stacks. Where is my missing 6 pieces of concrete? I heard him hiss as we were jumping up there, and I'm like, no, no, nope, no, no, not happening. Where's the missing concrete? Where are you guys coming from? It's daytime, you fools. Oh, what are they doing in the top one? Why didn't they filter down? That's bizarre. That's like crazy bizarre. Okay, I'm fine with it, but yeah, Creeper, run away before it blows me to bits and pieces. Bought one of those high-powered dogs. Yeah, my dog could be a handful of times. Like most of the time, he's pretty lazy, but you bring out that laser and he's just turns into a complete moron. We used to just buy those little cheap dollar store lasers, and they'd last like 5 minutes and the batteries would be dead on it. This has got like a crazy high, like it's bigger than a AA battery, rechargeable, and it runs for a fair long time on one charge on it. So okay, why are there mobs out here? It's daytime, for crying out loud. I heard another one. Oh yeah, there he is. These guys are bound and determined to blow up my base. How did I miss that? Oh, and again. Any more? There's so many mobs out here. This is ridiculous. Okay, if there's that many mobs just chilling outside, what's my squid farm doing right now? Because I'm going to need the ink, so we're going to go check on the squid farm real quick. Wow, things got, like, crazy dark there in chat all of a sudden. Not a single squid spawned in here. Wah, wah, wah. That's like crazy. I've got 10 ink sacs there and 2 here. A whole 12 ink sacs. I'm getting more salmon out of this than I actually am ink sacs. Cookies, welcome to the stream. Alrighty, so let's go and empty out a bit of this stuff and start clearing some pathways out there. And I'm going to grab, you know, I'm going to take my bed from here out there so that I've got sleeping arrangements to try to keep the monsters at bay. We've got to keep the monsters at bay. Yo, Terris, how about them Astros? I'm sure you've heard the news. I'm hoping they get stripped of their World Series. To tell you the honest truth. I know that John Gibbons is interviewed for the general manager position for there, which I liked him on Toronto when he was managing there, so that's actually kind of cool. But I saw an Instagram post that has them as guaranteed to be the #1 team hit by pitch. Like, I could totally see that happening. If they're the #1 team this league or this year, they get hit by pitch for players lead the MLB in hit by pitch ratings. If they go and play against New York and Chapman for some reason ends up being the starter of that game, yeah, you know something's up. So we've got a big viewer count again here. I think that might be the silent rate again popping in. So, but it's not showing us actual playback, so I'm not entirely sure. So it's the I don't know. It's crazy. So yeah, we got to keep digging this down here to that level right there is how far down we've got to go with it. So where that dirt is down there, that's how far we've got to dig this whole section out here. So yay, lots of work. It's going to keep us busy for sure. But with that aerial shot we did yesterday, it's giving me focus. So I'm more pleased with, you know what? I should probably empty this stuff before I'm carrying around too much concrete. Too much concrete. You got to be kidding me. Ghost blocks. Damned ghost blocks. And this silent raid is so silent that they didn't even let us know that the silent raid is here. How's that get you? It's crazy. But still showing as 0 playbacks. There hasn't been any additional increases in playback yet. I give the new analytics a lot. Like the information it shows you is top tier. It's amazing. Coffee time. Now, unless, of course, it is a big channel that is raiding and they're just secretly waiting to say something. That could very well be it, too. And if that's the case, welcome. Okay, we're going to unload. We're going to keep probably 6, 7. We'll go with 9 stacks. We'll keep. And what do we got in here? That's just dirt and stuff. And we're going to bring... I'm going to place out some podzol here because I need a shulker box to store some trash in. So those two guys can come back with us, and we're going to just quickly... Well, since we're here, we might as well do this a little bit. So me and my class were doing something today in LA where we needed to find an article with a hero in it and an article that had a villain in it. Well, that would have been pretty easy to do for villains. I mean, just about anything in the news is bad news, so it's pretty easy to find a... I mean, they report more on bad news than they do on good news, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if... you could come up with the villain but struggle to find a hero. Those good news stories they're tough to come by. Alright, so we're actually just going to cap this all off here. We'll get this border completely done. Give us a better view. No! And recover that. Perfect, thank you. Thank you. So have you ever been to a strip club? That is not a family-friendly conversation. And buy Silent Raid. And again, nothing different on the view count. So it is just a bot service that clicks on and leaves, I think. Because, I mean, really, who pops on and doesn't say anything? That just seems weird. I don't know. For a short time, though, it got us up, closer to the top of the list in the view section. So I guess that's a thing. Now we're back near the bottom of the list again. Yay! Because we're down to, what, three viewers. I am trying to do my best. It's tough. I mean, your psychology is one thing, right? You see subscriber count, and you're like, oh, man, I wish that was bigger. But I look at my view count and my length of time, the average watch time. Both those numbers are climbing on my channel on a regular basis. Like, they're consistently been going up over the last 30 days. So I should be thankful for that, and I should just, yeah, that's awesome, that's perfect, that's what we're looking for, right? And but your psychology starts to play so much into that you still look at the subscriber number even though you really shouldn't. It's tough not to look at it. So during it, me and my friend of mine, I won't say his name, we're looking for a good while to find articles about a hero. We found so many messed up articles, I won't say anything about them. Yeah, like that's what I mean. The news prefers to talk about tragedy, not... There's no market in good news. That, and it must have been extremely difficult to actually find printed articles. Nobody uses print anymore. Now, I know there's some areas over here that I still need to fill in and stuff that we haven't done yet, so... We're going to just get this border done, and then we're going to go use up some of that podzol over there. Do you think we can get away with... Where did I put my bed? There it is. Do you think we can get away with sleeping here without the monsters getting us? We did! Yay! I hear more monsters! They're scary. Mind you, we heard them here yesterday as well, too. I think there's a cave system that's close by. I think that's what I'm hearing. Alrighty, let's go back up to this hillside here and make sure that we do have all of this all finished up here. There was a little bit, I knew there was a little bit left up here we didn't do. We're going to call you Rose TV. Welcome to the stream, because I have no idea what else you typed there. Welcome to the stream, though. Happy to have you here. Landscaping 101. Place podzol everywhere. It would look fine. It'll look schwanky. And we've got some work to do down here that I didn't do. That's got to be turned into a fog glass pond as well. Just like that stuff. I've formally put a petition in to see if it's possible to get mob grief damage turned off. I don't care if I die because of creeper damage. I only care if the build gets broken. Just because it is so much work to get all of this placed, and especially the fog glass effect, there's so much to it, so... Racing Vet says, oh yeah, no questions asked. I mean, the news with America and Iran is crazy. That was at least number 3 for most trendy news topics. I don't like talking about politics. No, nobody doesn't. Nobody likes talking about politics. Politics are like just non-stop frustration is all it is. However, one thing that I will encourage, the only political stance that I take in anything is you have to go out and vote. And the only reason I say that you have to go out and vote is you have no right to bitch and complain about your government if you didn't participate in the process to attempt to create that government. So if you want to sit there and complain about everything that they're doing wrong, well, you better showing up to the polls so that you're exercising your right to be able to complain about what they're doing wrong. And don't worry, we're all going to complain about what they're doing wrong because they're politicians. They're never going to do anything right. What if you're still too young to vote? Well, obviously, you can't vote and you can complain then. But I mean, my son turned 18 in April. He was going through cancer treatments. And when it came to our federal election, I took him to the polls and we voted. because it's a process that you can't take advantage of. There are plenty of countries in this world that don't have that ability. So it is your right to go out there and put your check mark or your X, whichever your country uses, on the ballot. I encourage anyone, if you are of the legal age to vote, I really think it's something that you have to honestly make an effort and go and do. Sam says, if you don't vote, you have no say. Simple. Exactly. Exactly. You can say until you're blue in the face, but nobody will take you seriously because you didn't bother to participate to, to try to get your opinions heard. And I think that's something that's maybe lacking a little bit in today's youth. Actually, there's a huge... I think my generation's probably one of the worst for voter turnouts because they're all, the blue-collar 40-somethings that are just working every day. They're working too hard. By the time it comes around to having to vote, they're just too freaking exhausted and don't give a crap anymore. Like, it's... My generation's kind of at that, I don't give a crap anymore because I've been screwed so many times. Because the government's going to get you one way or another. But, I mean, every election, doesn't matter it is. Doesn't matter if it's the local community election, like your mayor and your town councilors, or if it's a federal election. You gotta jump in. You gotta do your part. I'm sitting there going, why do I have 4 shulker boxes? But apparently, I had 2 already out here that I completely forgot about. That had more black concrete in it. Yeah, so we've got some black concrete now. It looks like I need to make a lot more green glass, though, because we are out of green glass. We only got like just over a stack. Maybe a stack and a half or a stack and 3/4. That wouldn't even be enough to do that little section up there that needs a little pond put in it. So one thing that we'll be able to do once we get all this podzol all laid out is I still have all those dead bushes that we can go and plant out here. That will add to the whole wasteland appeal to it. We can plant podzol. You can also have mushrooms on podzol. You can place them and they won't pop off. So we can have like little mushroom groves and stuff around some of the ponds and whatnot. Help add to the terrain. I've got lots of brown and red mushrooms already stockpiled from when we were cleaning out in the dark oak forest there. So, well, I'm from Alberta. What I can say though is that our school did our own voting thing, but it didn't count towards an actual election. No, but the schools are teaching you the process. It doesn't count towards the actual election, but it teaches you the process, and then it gets you familiar with it. It's an educational tool so that you are prepared for what you do when you do get out into the voting population. Practice voting. And you know what? Practice voting should be done, because if you don't mark your ballot just the way they expect you to, then it becomes an invalid ballot, so it gets counted as a no vote. It's still counted as a vote. Like, you could throw your ballot. You could sit there and mark X's on everybody on the ballot you want. It just becomes then a discarded, and it actually is recorded as a throw-in ballot. So even if you decide that you don't like any of your people that you want to vote for, any of the politicians that you're running for, you can actually go and you could just put an X over the whole page and file it. that's still you participating in the electoral process. It's just that's your vote of you have no confidence over anybody that's there. Now, is it practical to do that? Not really, because you need to kind of pick the lesser of the two evils. And I say two evils because, I mean, they're politicians, right? It's pretty tough to find one that's, like, honest. That's a cynical view, but find me an honest one yet, and I'll eat my shoe. I think everybody in intentions, if they get into politics, they want to make a difference, but I don't know. I think it could be so easily corrupted. Money corrupts everything. Lobbyists that throw around money for campaigns corrupts the electoral process. Eat my shoe for a $40 donation? Yeah, probably not. And I'm wearing a slipper. Yes, I'm wearing a slipper. Hard sole. Nice soft insole. Mainly because I don't like just cruising around. And my socks. March, welcome to the stream. How about $100? Eat a shoe for $100? I don't know. What's that really gonna get, though? Where is your entertainment value? And of course, you know, you're not gonna eat it because you physically can't. You can't digest it, so all you're gonna do is make yourself sick. Well, if you're making yourself sick for $100, that's a pretty rough go. I have family that rely on me, so that would be absolutely redonkulous to do that. Now, you know, 10 million, maybe. I believe this should be a nether pit right here, but we're going to actually put that at this level. Is it just me, or do the night cycles seem to happen every, like, 5.5 seconds? Don't worry about us. Take the money. $100, you could get new shoes. Actually, because of my plantar fasciitis, my shoes are more than $100. They last me well over a year, but... quick reminder, everybody reach down, hit that like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we go live, please, and thank you. And if you haven't yet, get on the Discord and you can get an aerial view of this that we are building. The aerial, or watch like the last 5 minutes of yesterday's stream. It was a great little flyby of the whole thing. I got Sweeney to throw me into spectator mode so we could do a quick little flyby on everything. So, and it really did reassure the whole build process, because it's really difficult to envision it when it's such a... I mean, all you see is just this little bit here, and you're seeing that, and it's trying to have a big scope of the whole thing. But once you get to do a flyby on it, it's like top I'm impressed. Almost as impressed as I am with my Nether Hub video, with the Nether Hub that I created on the TerrisCraft server. So, March says, sorry, I felt a little trolly about the shoe eating, but how you doing, my dude? I am doing just absolutely fine, and if that's what you consider trolly, you can troll me whenever you want, because that was nothing to deal with. That was fantastic. I'm easily pleased. Well, that's the end of the pod soul that I actually have on me, which is good. So now we've got some room over here in these shulker boxes. We're just going to move things around a little bit. Terrace is a shoe eater, confirmed. What did we start? Alright, we're keeping those on our inventory. That could stay there. We'll just move this stuff over to here. Keep that. Move these into here. Alright, we got some room. We've got the inventory room. Let's get not too carried away here. How about you get a cake in the shape of a shoe, and then if someone tells you to eat your shoe, you eat the cake? Hey, that's probably not a bad idea. Tim Hortons from a house slipper? Yum. Oh, what? Drinking my Tim Hortons out of a slipper? That would be kind of nasty. Racing Fan says, here's an interesting fun fact. I have been to 6 big cities in North America. Calgary, Edmonton, Phoenix, Denver, Seattle, Vancouver. Excellent. You've been doing some traveling. Big cities for me. Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Toronto, Saskatoon, Seattle, Salt Lake City, Anaheim, Los Angeles, San Diego. Now it's time to get a little bit more exotic in my travels. Beijing, and there was a couple of other Chinese cities I was at too. I can't remember them all. I didn't go over to the island though. I didn't go over to Hong Kong. I was only on mainland China. I've been to Munich, Berlin, Hamburg, plus a bunch of other cities in Europe when I was in Germany. A little bit of traveling I've done. My Europe stuff, that was when I was a kid though. That was a trip that I was awarded when I was in Army Cadets as a kid. And I got awarded a trip to go to Europe. That was a lot of fun, that trip. Oh, you forgot about San Diego. San Diego is a beautiful city. I like San Diego. We holidayed there. Okay, seriously, that little edge has been screwing me right up to try to get around this corner. Sam's Chicago, Atlanta, Nashville, Pittsburgh, DC, and then Wisconsin. Nice. I would like to get to New York someday. I think that would be a lot of fun to go to. Go to the Big Apple. Have I ever been to Africa? I have not. I wouldn't mind doing a safari one day. I think that would be an experience. To be up close to animals in the wild like that. There's another Chinese city that's like right on the... Was it Shanghai? I can't remember. It's right on the tip of my tongue, and I can't, for the life of me. It's one of the older cities in China, too. Tons of temples. Dongguan. I've been to the province of Dongguan, just outside of Beijing. Or was that... No, you know what? That might have been... Because Dongguan was the town that I was... That's like 2 hours by train north of Beijing, I think. Because that's where the job site was that my brother-in-law and I had to go to. We installed some bale presses there. But it wasn't a city. Like Dongguan, it was like 100,000 people or something like that, and they called it a village. But I want to say it was like a province or like a territory was Dongguan. And I can't remember, maybe the city was... Well, no, because it was the Dongguan hotel that we stayed at, so... Sam says, Formula 1 is awesome. My parents have thrown the idea around about me, my cousin, my uncle, and my dad going to Belgium to see a Formula 1 race. Formula 1, that would be... That'd be kind of cool to see those guys. That'd be loud, though. Like, I know when Indy comes to Vancouver, you can actually hear the Indy cars in on the island from Vancouver when the Vancouver Indy's going. That's how loud those freaking race cars are. So when you're actually there watching, you're wearing like full-on earmuffs to protect your ears. Race Fan says, I've been to NASCAR race, and they are louder than Formula 1 cars. Really? From what I understand, they're supposed to be putting a Bush League track just north of Calgary. And it's actually supposed to get built this year, from what I understand. So we won't get the full-on NASCAR teams, but we'll get Bush League. Which is just basic. It's the same thing. They're just a smaller horsepowered car. It's going to be good for the local economy around here because the amount of people that it'll bring into the area will be pretty significant. Xfinity Series? I'm not entirely sure because I don't follow racing a lot. My brother-in-law would know better because he follows NASCAR. And it's monster time again. Like some of the old timers in the community around me where they're going to be putting this track, they don't support the idea of a racetrack being around because it'll just bring in the wrong sorts. But I completely disagree. It's going to be so good for a local economy boom. Having, you know, people traveling through the area and stuff. Hey, a piece of gravel. Zoink. One whole piece. That'll get us one more piece of black concrete. My inventory is like totally full. Let's unload some of this concrete so I can pick up that stuff. Racing Fan says, I've been to Sunny Valley Raceway in Vernon. That place shut down due to noise complaints. As long as it isn't NASCAR, that's a mean crowd. I don't know if NASCAR is a mean crowd in Canada, though. Because you got to remember, we're Canadian. I don't think mean and crowd come into the same sentence in Canada. I'm hearing all kinds of nasty monsters out and about. Okay, that's not supposed to be there. That's got to be gone. And I went too deep with it. There we go. There's a live safari show on YouTube that's live 2 times a day for 3 hours a day. From the Kruger National Park in South Africa, which is the largest unfenced protected area in the world. And it's a live stream. That would be actually something really cool to I'm going to have to check that out. Feel free to post a link to that in my Discord. I would find that extremely interesting. And I will even, if you're not on my Discord, I'll give you the Discord link here right now. Discord. That is not black concrete. Alright, folks, reach down and hit that like button on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. I would appreciate that muchly. Ring the notification bell. Share it on your social medias. Let the world know we're here. Everyone needs to come and watch me dig a hole in the ground and place a bunch of black concrete everywhere. No. I gotta stop placing blocks in the wrong places around here, so. You'd love to see a Formula 1 race in Calgary? Man, if the way they have that city laid out to try to travel around in, if they had to shut down streets for a Formula 1 race for a weekend or whatever, however long it takes them to get that all configured and set up, what is it, like a week to set up the track? That city would be destroyed to try to get around. It would suck so bad. Alright, we're going to fill in this section from here so that I don't fall to my doom on the other side of that. Alright, now I need to put my way out of here so I can go unload my inventory. We're out! We made it out! Yay! Okay, I'll send the link over to that Safari. Is also interactive where you can ask the guides questions and they may even answer them live on air. That is such a cool idea. Blue Rose, how are you always not... You're in my Discord, and then you're out of my Discord, and then you're in my Discord, and then you're out of my Discord. How do you do that? It seems like I'm always enabling you to view the Discord. Alright, unload. Actually, that took a lot less concrete to go around that than I thought it was going to. I'm actually kind of impressed by that a little bit. However, we still got a lot to dig out of here. Eat and heal. So this process here is so worth for us to run back, re-top up, get close enough to the beacon to get the effect, which should be right about now. Then we'll sprint back and finish digging this out with the effect before time's out, because it gives you about 15 seconds worth. And there's a ghost block there somewhere. We're going to have to find that. I think there's a couple of them. There's one of them. I really felt like there should have been a second one there. Apparently not. I'm curious as to when we're going to get into this cave system that we keep hearing. I think we're like relatively close to it though. The monsters are sounding a lot closer than they were here just a few minutes ago. That was not supposed to get dug out. One of my lifetime goals is to see a Red Bull driver win a championship. Guess they're going to have to recruit some better drivers then. Actually, I don't follow them enough to say whether or not they can win or not. I don't even know where their standings are. I just was talking trash for the sake of talking trash. Completely speaking uninformed. Which I'm allowed to do. The way they throw money around at getting team members and stuff, you'd think eventually they would get somebody that's going to be a winner. And it doesn't matter in what genre they're throwing stuff. They throw money around like crazy. Yo, Salamander, welcome to the stream. You're back. Welcome back. It is like dark again. Like, what did I tell you? It's like always sleep time. Unfortunately, one of my driver is Ricardo. However, he's with Renault. And besides Verstappen, he is likely going to be a favorite to win the championship. All I heard was more, because I don't follow it at all. Can you buy more time? Buy more time? What kind of time am I buying? I love the honesty. What, the honesty that I don't have a clue about racing? Because literally it's been years since I've watched any form of racing, and when it was NASCAR that I would watch. So like Kyle Busch, and actually Kyle Busch was a Home Depot driver. No, he wasn't. That was, who was driving Home Depot at that time? It was like Kevin something. I can't remember. Honestly, if I'm gonna watch it, it's for the wrecks. That's really what I watch it for. It's like, oh yeah, they're gonna crash. Tony Stewart, that's right. He was he was driving Home Depot. I knew there was an S in there somewhere. I don't know where I got Steven from, but whatever. Or Kevin. No, I said Kevin, didn't I? Okay, so I was completely off. I was completely off base. Sing the Lion King? Yeah. I would get copyright. March, thank you for this up. I'd get copyrighted if I sang the Lion King theme song. Oh, Savannah! That's about as most of them I'm going to do, just because I don't want to get copyright claims. Because you know they do it. Just because it's Disney, right? Even just saying Lion King, it's going to be like teetering on the edge. What? My algorithm has picked up the word Lion King? Give all the money to Disney. They win by default. I mean, $0.50 is zero, so if you're splitting it, it's zero. A half of $1 is 50 cents, thank you. I better put this pickaxe away before I wreck it. And we all know that I've done that, so... Dude, where are you getting your coins from? 2 20-cent coins? 50 cents is 2 quarters, which is 25 cents. Where did you go to school? Math isn't strong tonight. You know, that's struggling just a little bit. And I'm calling you out on it. I'll probably go to hell for it, but too bad. Oh, that was a little bit overexcited digging out there. Oh, look, cave system. that's been making all the horrible noises. We knew it was coming eventually. I'm also unable to post to the Discord. It's because I need to rank you. And what Discord did you post to? I don't see you in my Discord. Let me just go through. Oh, there you are. You can post now. You're all good. You get a good aerial shot of what we're building here, too, in the public chat. Okay, I gotta stop like tearing apart the wall here. And I'm doing a really good job of it. Terrace, if you try to split a dollar coin, you cut the coin into half. It's worth nothing. Well, I don't think anybody actually uses... Well, I guess the US still uses the silver dollar, don't they? The Canadian Mint has a silver dollar, but they're just collector's coins. Like, they do have mint value to them, but... Oh, wait, there's also the loonie. But I mean, when you're thinking about splitting a dollar, it's 50 cents, so... I don't even know what I'm talking about now. How did I forget we have a loonie and a toonie? I'm freaking Canadian. That's like Tim Hortons money right there. I have a little jar that I keep in my vehicle of toonies and loonies so I can buy a coffee. Just because I don't like debiting $2 at a drive-thru. I think that's ridiculous. Silver dollars aren't made anymore. We got presidential dollars. See, there's collector silver dollars available in Canada still. And I think there's a 50-cent piece you can still get that comes in like a collector's collection. And then, of course, the Americans still have the paper $1 bill. And pennies. Why do you guys still have pennies? Like, nothing's worse than carrying around a freaking pocket full of pennies. I am so glad we got rid of the penny. And I mean, the nickel's the next on the chopping block, so... my dad literally has sheets of $1 Canadian bills. Yeah, those, my parents have the exact same thing. They went and bought some just before they came off circulation. In sequential order. All sealed up. In a safe. It's actually kind of cool to see. And the old $2 bills. Those brown ugly things. See, look at how perfect that inventory load of black concrete we had was. How much more do we got to do? Eric, welcome to the stream. Good day or night, ladies and gents. Welcome to the stream. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers left to go. And then we can start making glass like we're going out of style on it, because the amount of glass this is going to take to make this... mind-blowing. It's going to be so much glass. But it's going to look fire when it's all done. It's literally going to be so impressive to look at. Inventory's full. I'm not going to run back just for these last few little blocks that are here. Where is it? It's here. It's here somewhere. It's a double layer one, so it's that block. Okay, is that all of it? Nope, there's another one here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And now we gotta go unload again, but first, sleep because it's nighttime again on these dang server. My pathway out of here gets harder and harder with each layer down, though. You guys can sense how amazing it's going to be, can't you? I think that's all I can fit in that one. Stick that up there, and then we're going to grab like 8 more stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll top it right up. Sweeney, welcome to the stream. But Terris, we didn't change the day cycle settings on World of Solitude. It just seems like it's always nighttime. I'm always throwing the bed down and sleeping. I spend too much time in the dark, maybe. It's so much happiness for the non-English doing English content and making people love it. I don't even know what to say to that. All right, we got to dive down again and do some more digging. You ain't afraid of no ghosts? You got a little Ghostbusters on the brain, do you? Like I said, I posted it in the promo section. Hope you see it there sometime. I will check it out at some time for that safari thing. Absolutely. Because that, to me, just seems like a crazy cool idea to go on and watch a live stream of a safari. Oh, look, I find a cave with monsters and iron in it. Ooh, there's actually like iron here. Okay, we're stealing this. Before we bury it in, all the iron is coming with us. Really? Oh, I think I just killed a bat with the sand. Or the gravel here. Of which, yeah, this gravel's coming with us because we need it. I don't have a torch with me, though. That's kind of a wah-wah moment. So it's like crazy, crazy, crazy dark down here. Well, if I didn't kill the bat, I did now. Are we down to... Nope, that's obsidian. So this was lava that I literally just jumped into here. Why is that water not flowing down there? Oh wait, we're underwater. Sitting there going, I'm looking at this going, why is that water not flowing down? It's because I'm underwater. That would be why. I don't want this gravel getting away from us. I want it. Sam, heading out. All right, have yourself a good one. Thank you for watching. And I got to get out of this darkness because it's almost a little bit claustrophobic. There's still more gravel here to grab. I want it all. It's all mine. Every last stitch of it. Coal, I could care less. We'll skim past that. I guess forever this wasteland will just moan and groan of the various mobs that are out here. Because I'm not filling in that hole, so... can't guarantee that it's, every live stream is going to be super amazing, but the guides try to keep it interesting. Hey, just the idea that you're out there seeing the wilderness would be amazing enough. Oh no. There's one more up there. I'm just clearing out the iron, which is why we're still down in these holes. Okay, this one just keeps it going. No more iron though down here. Oh dear, you're infested. What else is new? I really should be down here with a torch though, because it's so dark. Lava. All right, we're plugging that off because that's going to burn me up. Okay, there's like lots of lava down here. I'm going to let that dissipate. I mean, before I fill this in, I might as well clear out this mine shaft, right? Or cave system. It's not a mine shaft, it's a cave system. Shrooms! Oh, and there's some gold. Well, looky there. See, I knew there was a good mine shaft underneath my, or cave system underneath my base. Oh dear, you're infested and I can't see either, so it's all good. Here, we'll light it up a bit. Okay, enough creepers, go away. I'm just going to start lighting it up with my arrows here. So I can kind of see what's going where. Oh, more gravel. Yes, please. Seeing how we're like crazy low on it, I'll take it. I will take it all. Tolter says Kappa's wanting to raise the age from 13 to 16. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Cop, they've got what they want out of us now. Somebody's got to stand up to them and say, you know what? Go away. Fine then that I just changed the video from not intended for the age of 16 or to under the age of 16, and then I'm covered. Where nobody talks about how old they are. Government regulations, I mean, that's just stupid. And you know what? I'm not advertising anything anyway, so they can just bite my shiny metal ass. And ass is a safer work word because it's a donkey. And I happen to have a shiny metal donkey. Sweetie's in the same boat. I don't know. You can only do so much. And finally, it's just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to do it. If they want to come after me, bring it. Because, I mean, what's the worst they're going to do? They're going to shut down my channel, and I'll just go to Twitch. And then they'll shut down Twitch, and we'll go to Mixer. And then they'll shut down Mixer, and we'll go to Facebook live streaming. And we'll just keep moving platforms, and they can come find us. But if they dream the kid video friendly is $42,000 fine. Yeah, if you live in the United States. We live in Canada. They can't touch us. COPPA's an American thing. Like I said, they can bite me. Oh, I totally shot that bat. What can we throw away? Let's throw away that. We'll throw away this. We'll throw away this. We'll throw away this. And I'm just picking it all back up again. Let's throw it in the lava so it actually gets destroyed. We can throw away the andesite and the granite and the dirt. Okay, I think we've done enough damage down here. We should get back and actually work on digging out the ravine. Hey, look, I found my way out. I didn't get lost. Ah, there's monsters around. We can't sleep because you're jerks. And I just totally shot a wall. Where'd he go? Oh, hello. He's like geared too. Like, what the heck? 4 arrows into him. What is he wearing for a chest piece? Protection 3. Projectile protection 3. At that. That's pretty dope. Now it's raining. I gotta sleep in the rain. I have a feeling they are not going to go after many. Maybe they will go after a few toy review channels. But that'll be about it. Yeah, I think that's all it's gonna be too. It's not gonna be channels like this. Tell you what, they can have my ad revenue, my 13 cents a video they can have. If they're so uptight about it and they're hard up for that much money. My video with the most views, okay, is got 10,590 something views. That video is made $5. So if they can have it. With the likes of like Patreons and stuff like that, you don't need to have an ad revenue, right? Like you could do better off of, you know, super chats and stuff like that, which isn't ad-based revenue. So there's no advertisements or anything involved. So COPPA can't say anything about it. Okay, this ravine is kind of a little bit of a pain in the butt to work around here now. That we've got this massive hole in the ground here. It's not very helpful. And also, those could be just rumors about the whole 16 thing too, until I actually see a news report that... I mean, I watch a lot of different news things, and that would come up like top of the charts if it was legit. So it could be just people starting rumors for the sake of starting rumors to try to get the conversation all fired back up again, because nobody's talking about it anymore, because it was a nothing. It was, yeah, those channels that were clearly, you know, using kids for their content and whatnot. I'm sure they probably got a bunch of warnings, but we didn't. Like our stuff doesn't. And I feel bad for people that went through and deleted all their videos without, you know, checking first to what they really had to do. And they completely wiped out their channels because they were petrified. Because all they saw was all the scare tactic articles that these wannabe lawyers on YouTube were talking about. So they got scared and just deleted everything. To be fair, I feel that YouTube dug itself into a hole with the FTC, then threw the creators under the bus. You probably did, but... I mean, they gotta follow the rules. I mean, the content creators need to follow the rules too. That Ryan Toys review or whatever, clearly that content is for kids. There's no question about it. They should follow the same rules as anything else for kids. But hey, we gotta get off that topic, because that always ends up demonetizing everything. And then they gotta go through a review process to get it all remonetized again. So I guarantee you have already been demonetized for tonight. Certain words trigger it, and then I have to go through a review process to get it remonetized again. And it always does get remonetized because we're not saying anything that's wrong. It's just, it hits that algorithm. Not to mention, it like totally slaps down the view count when we start talking about that crap. So who started that? It was you, Tall Terrace. It was you that started that whole conversation. I should put you in a timeout. How's our pickaxe doing here? This one's still got a little bit of life. I didn't say one word about it. Nope, you didn't. Tall Terrace did. He's the troublemaker. The instigating fire poker. Look, more gravel. Yay. I'm fine with digging up some gravel because we need it for all the concrete. I would rather not have to do it at the bottom of an ocean. Inventory is full again. It's always full, and it's going to keep being full as we finish digging out this edge around the outside edge before we go through and lay some more concrete down here. Look, more iron, and that, you know what, I'm going to dig this iron out because it might get covered up, it might get buried, so we're just going to grab it now so I don't have to worry about it later. Okay, where'd that cobble come from? Because I've been using Silk Touch this whole time. Ah, that went too deep. So for this here, we'll just, these sections, we'll just block down like one row just to protect from light bleed and stuff. And that'll be all we fill in for the cave. So I'm totally fine with the rest of that showing up. And it'll be the same for over here as well. We'll hop up here and fill this in now, actually. And we gotta jump in here. Hi. And I think that's probably all we gotta fill in there. Except for now I'm like down on a hole. Hell, we made it out of the hole. We're fine. We're out. Quick reminder, everybody, reach down, hit that like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring the notification bell so you can be notified when we go live, please, and thank you. Working around this dang ravine is such a pain in the butt. Even more so now that we can't get around anymore. Really? Headshot. Oh, I totally missed. I will say I learned something from a dismal 2019. You learned something from a dismal 2019? What did you learn? Don't pee into the wind. That's actually that's like some great worldly advice right there. Imagine if headshots in Minecraft did more damage than body shots or leg shots. I want to say headshots do more damage. Well, there's an increased chance of a critical strike, I think, when you do a headshot. I think is how it works. You will make great friends along the way, even if they are much different than you. That's absolutely right. If you... Life would be really boring if everybody was the same. It's nice to meet, you know, different people with different... Because they will introduce you to new things that you probably never even would try in your life, ever. Okay, that's not right. Okay, I gotta admit, this ravine is taking me a lot longer to do than I thought it was going to. And we only have, like, I don't know, like, most of the server left to do like this. Hashtag mega builds take forever to build. What was I thinking? I know I'm not even picking up these blocks, but I'm just digging it out. We'll run back and pick up what doesn't despawn after we go and unload. I need to have that sense of I've got something accomplished. I'm gonna reset here. Come on. There we go. We got our pickaxe. Haste 2 from the beacon. For the win. Wrote. Time to unload it. Okay, what am I doing? That was like a total fail jump right there. Oh, I should probably eat. I should probably eat. It feels like I've been streaming a lot longer than an hour and 46 minutes. All right, what do we got here that we can unload? Gold, iron can't. Okay, we're going to switch over to this one. Iron, no. Iron can be combined there, though. Gravel. Nope. Oop, we got a little bit more stone. Crazy full inventory. Do you think I might be able to pull off another round of digging with my pickaxes before they break? Or should I go repair them? I'm thinking I should go repair them because you know what'll happen is I'll get into a rant and start talking, and next thing you know it'll be tink, and then we'll be like, no. So we're gonna go unload everything. We'll go repair the pickaxes, and then we'll kind of see what the time is. See kind of where we're chilling at for tonight. Looks like headshots do not do more damage currently, but it has been suggested several times over the years. I thought it was an increased crit chance, but I guess not. I am wrong. You are right. Spell Queen, welcome to the stream. Howdy to you as well. This one goes down. This one goes down. This one goes down. Okay, what can we get rid of here? All stone can go into the sorter. Whoop. Gunpowder can. Dirt. No, dirt can't. Rotten flesh can. That can go. Andesite can go. Andesite, coal ore, we're actually going to go load into the chest. Actually, one piece of dirt is not going to be, it's not going to break the system. This can all go in. The coal, I'll just actually run over here. Because I'm not actually sorting the coal ore, but I'm sorting the coal itself, but I'm throwing the ore into the same box, so. Fully charged now. Shots have a 25% chance to critical arrows. This is a form of, it's from the Minecraft wiki. So when you got a full charged, full pulled back bow, 25% chance of crit. Good to know. Andesite, stone. Okay, where's my cobble? Where's my cobble? Cobble all now because my storage facility for the cobble is full now. So we're going into overflow chests with cobbling stones. One thing I do want to check though is just kind of where we're at in the stone level here. Gravel, I know we're trash. Where is stone? So that's our dirt, sand, gravel, cobblestone. Then there's our diorites, our andesites, our granite, stone. Here we are. Oh, we still got lots of room for stone. Lots of room. Nothing to worry about there at all. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, that one is actually, you know what? I'm going to dig that one up so I don't keep looking in it. Because I will look into it 1,000 more times before I'm actually done looking in it. Alright, what are we unloading? Andesite, coal, stone, granite, iron is not. Stone, granite, gold is not. Stone, iron, no. Diorite. Gravel, yes. Gravel. Andesite, stone. Gravel, andesite, stone, stone. We actually got a pretty good little shot of gravel out of that, so that's actually good news for us. I'm super impressed at how much iron we've been able to accumulate now just from doing the trench work out here. Kind of super happy about that. Armor's still in pretty good shape, so it's just going to repair the tools. Shoo, 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 shoo. Into the tunnels, off to the repair center. Of which I should probably do my shovel and my axe as well at the same time. And we might as well unload the armor. We'll offhand that now. I'm carting around 56 levels. I wish there was a way that you could just transfer your current levels into repairs. And we're down again. Hey, there's no blaze clicking around. Like, last couple of times I've come down here, there's been some blaze hanging out here. Hello, ender chest. I never carry anything in an ender chest. I think it's because I don't have an ender chest at my base yet. Aha! Aha! It's crashed again. It's crashed again. We're stuck at loading screen. Zoink. Restart. Play. Launch. And multiplayer World of Solitude. Why always on me? I'm going to call it just luck. It just is, it's just luck. I go through the portals and it crashes on me. And the only mod I'm running is Optifine. That's it. I'm not even using a texture pack. I think. Yeah, I'm just running default. I don't have these ones loaded. Match, do the shulkers have to be full? Question mark. What am I filling? What? Huh? Somebody was down here and didn't empty out the chests. Sorry about your ears. Good thing we didn't start hitting them yet. People's got to stay and make sure this stuff is empty before they leave. Your ears are okay. Somebody fixing to get banned for leaving crap in there. Like, I don't care if these things are kind of ticking away because they will unload as long as somebody's down here. But yeah, the side chests, they need to get empty-keyed. Hang out for the extra few minutes and wait till all of that stuff is collected up. Because that's what I think it is they did empty, but they didn't wait till all the stuff that they left on the ground got collected. I think that's might be all it is. That one is now done, and this one. So while we're waiting for those to empty out a bit, we can just climb in here and start hacking away and get all our tools fixed. Not 100% sure, but it's sometimes something to do with the chunk taking up more space than Minecraft can handle. Well, I've been down here without shulker boxes, and it still crashes, so... Unless I totally missed a conversation here. Or no, March said, just found a fun fact. If you were to fill a chunk with double chests with full shulker boxes, Minecraft would break and not save that chunk. So it'd have to be like from bedrock to build height, full of double chests, full of shulker boxes. full of items. Kinda want to try it now. Not on this server, but you know, trying it on even on my server. It sounds like an interesting concept. Come on, pickaxe. You're almost there. It's funny, I'm not wearing any gear, but I think it's because there's mending on the sword. I think when the sword does take damage, that's when the extra XP goes into my XP bar and not into the pickaxe. Blue Rose says, I found out you can use blaze rods to put into the furnace and you can cook. Yeah, it's an unlimited fuel source pretty much. Well, it's not unlimited, but it acts like unlimited because it takes like, what is it, like 100,000 ticks or something like that before a blaze rod is consumed. It's some ridiculously high number for blaze rod tick time for its cook time. So you can pretty much load in a stack of blaze rods and you'll never ever have to look at that furnace again forever. I do have a video explaining all the fuel for the furnaces. You are more than welcome to post that in my chat. Does it cause a crash, but Minecraft just does not save it? So it doesn't cause a crash, but it just doesn't save that chunk. So whatever's in there, it would just disappear. So if you had all of these chests full of all this stuff, and then log out, log back in, all those chests would be gone, I'm assuming. Furnace fuels explained. There you go. There's Sweeney's video on fuel. Sweeney does great tutorial videos, so if you guys haven't checked them out yet, go and dive into them. You can learn all about the bees too right now, because he's done some great bee videos. Alright, shovel's nearly fixed. Alright, shovel's done. Ask me. Ask me a question. I may be crazy and misunderstanding how that bug works, but it's still interesting. Oh, the whole chunk load error. It's going to be a critical mass thing. How many entities it can store in a chunk type thing is probably where the error comes into play. It's 61 levels now. XP, go into the axe, not me. It's almost there. Almost fixed. There we go. Axe is done. And final pickaxe. what a painstaking process this is. It's a great time to get caught up with you guys, though. So, what's new? What can you tell me? Tell me something I don't know. Which, hey, that's a pretty broad subject, so I'm sure you'll come up with something. Half fix this pickaxe now. See, all of our tools needed a pretty good shot there, so it's not surprising me that it's taking this long. I could, when I get back to, maybe repair the bow again, but I think I might wait till the bow gets a little bit more broken. Eat! Fine. Oh, that's not the eat you mean? I will here as soon as I'm done. I got my fish. I still got 2 and a bit shanks or haunches or whatever, food notches. Oh, now Spiral's telling me to eat too. Okay, here's a cashew. And fixed. I will eat. Nothing new from my end. However, I found my happiness after taking a break from Discord. You found... No. Here's the truth. You found your happiness by watching my stream. It's the honest truth. I would never lie to you. I am the source of your happiness. At least that's what I believe, so it has to be truth. Yeah, racing, you've got to take breaks. Burnout is real. You can say that again. I got to admit, at the beginning of the stream today, I was like, do I start the stream? But I think it's just because it's been so busy at work. Once I got here, I'm totally into it, all fine, and I'm, grooving at it, so... RaceFan says, I'm just looking for NASCAR diecasts on Amazon, and I found one where the age is 167 years and up. For diecasts? Okay, wait, 167 years? Pretty sure they weren't racing NASCAR back then. I might be wrong. Well, when was the first cars invented? They was like 19... no, I'm going to have to say 167 years seems like an awfully long time for NASCAR. I want to say like the first automotive race. Wasn't it like 1910 or something like that? Alrighty. back to our base with fully repaired tools. We're good to continue. Zoop. Oh, I broke my bed. That's why. I'm sitting there going, why am I at spawn? That makes no sense. But it makes complete sense now. I believe it's a bit early, like 1880s or 1890s. Lord Google would know. See, that still puts it at like 130 to 120 years ago. 130, 140 years ago. It is much safer getting back and forth now from the Ender. The walkways, the roofways. Staircase is now kind of nice too. Back into the trenches, back into the abyss to keep working. Spiral, did you see the aerial view of this at the end of yesterday's stream? I gotta admit, it made me very excited as to how things are progressing. Alright, how much black concrete? We've got enough black concrete to do another row, so we're good that way. Bonsai! Ugh. Oh, we're getting there. We're 3 now. We're going to take care of this in one shot here. We'll be doing a little bit of fill-in over here for sure. Okay, we got to climb back up there because that's not right. Yes, I've seen pictures on the Discord. It looks amazing. I think, yeah. The aerial's just like totally... It just reaffirmed that maybe I'm not a complete idiot for doing such a big build. I'm only just a partial idiot for doing it, not a complete idiot. Okay, so we're actually going to fill this in like 2 deep here. So we're going to go right where any of this is and fill this in. Okay, I can't believe we got to jump to place those blocks in. And there's a reason for the 2 deep. It's because we're going to be digging down 1 layer to put in a black concrete floor in here, so we don't keep falling into the trench, is why this is getting filled in 2 deep. Perfect. Now we can run around freely and not fall to our doom. Or get attacked by monsters. But now it's a spawn pit for them, but... oh well, it is what it is. No, that's going to get dug out there too. This one. You just found another one. Age 167 and up. That's crazy. You know what? I'm just going to dig this all out now. Because, I mean, I got to dig it out eventually anyway. If the inventory fills up, it fills up. We just go unload it. That's plain and simple. It doesn't get much more complicated than that. Oh, look, more iron for us to take. Bring it. I can hear like faint hits. Monster Kill, welcome to the stream. I can hear like faint hiss of, it sounds like lava or something dropping somewhere. Oh, I better turn on mob sounds again. Now that we're not at the farm, because when those creepers creep up on me, I want to hear them coming. Oh, look, more iron. Yes, please. Take it all. Thank you. However, I don't need these ones to be dug out. Once we get this tier all done and all the black concrete in, I think we'll get the black concrete done today. And then we'll be able to do the glass layer tomorrow. The glass should fill it up quite nicely. Later, stones. Inventory's got to be getting full here pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Monster Killer, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Don't forget to click that little notification bell so you can get notified when we go live. And I usually stream Sunday through Thursday nights at 9:45 Mountain Time, so. And you haven't even really seen what we've been doing at this point. You're probably wondering, why is he digging this massive big hole in the ground? Well, it's for a fogged glass effect trench that's out here. But it's all part of that biodome that's kind of up over there that where you're slowly working at building. And I'm building a wasteland for it. Everything here is 100% survival built, so I gotta unload this inventory because it's full. I should probably put that block back in so we can climb out. Alrighty, let's unload the inventory. I feel like the Terrace has been playing Fallout. I've actually never played Fallout. I should really play that at some point. Stones, andesite, coal, iron, little bits of extras. I think I need to take more, just a couple more black concrete with us. Oops. Feather falling for the win. I feel like I'm wrestling time looking at Amazon, or you're wasting time by looking at Amazon. So you know what? I get myself caught into ruts where I start looking for things on Amazon and you end up in like an Amazon wormhole of what the heck? Why would I even look at buying that? I got to admit I did a little bit more Christmas shopping this year on Amazon just because I could order it wrapped and delivered and I didn't have to deal with it. There's some peace of mind to that. I hate shopping. I hate going to the malls at Christmas. It's like such a pain in the rear end. So the thought of just finding it online and ordering it up. Okay, I need my beacon effect. There we go. However, it is a little bit harder to trim with the beacon effect on. Trimming the blocks. See, we're out of the effect range now again. It's only good for like 5 or 6 seconds, I think, once you get it back on. We'll get this trimmed out edge done here, and then we'll go get it again. Oh, look, more iron for the collection. Maybe eventually I'll be able to change out all the gold that I have in the beacon for just straight iron in there. We are at the build depth we need to go with this, though. So we're getting there, closer. Slowly but surely. Come on, beacon effect. There we go. Oh, I totally just chunked that out. Didn't need to. Got a little excited with the beacon effect there. I had a file cabinet and a file folder in my Amazon list. I got to start doing taxes on the channel soon, so paperwork is imminent. Yes, the joys of taxes. 'Tis the season here pretty quick. I've got to file and organize the medical expenses for this year because they've been through the roof, so... I have just about 20,000 kilometers in travel mileage for medical expenses to specialist appointments for the last year that I do get to claim. More iron. Oh, and I went and dug straight down there, even though I know that there's been like little lava pools. I was kind of lucky there. That could have been a big no-no. Okay, I need my beacon effect. I might have to relocate that beacon. I've been saying that all along. Oh, I gotta relocate the beacon, relocate the beacon, relocate the beacon, yet I don't do it. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Right there. Dang the ghost blocks. My inventory is full again. Do you believe that? It's a curse. I'm going to finish digging out these blocks though before I go and worry about unloading. Dude, do it, Nike says. Just do it. Or Shia LaBeouf. No, what am I doing? Why would I do that? That's just rude. What did that piece of concrete do to me? I think that's it. I think we are... Now, if I could actually place blocks, that would be amazing. Oh, you tricky. Tricky, tricky. Oh, starting to fade. The day's work activities are catching up to me. What? Pretty sure that's not supposed to be... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Stop that. You need to go there, you need to go there, and I still put in another one. Terrace isn't collecting coal. No, I'm not collecting coal. Just cause. I've got like almost a. I've got at least a shulker box full of coal ore. Not to mention a bunch of coal that I've collected, so I should be good. And then when the Blaze farm is up, I'll never need coal again. Because I will just live at the Blaze farm, murder it all, and fill my furnaces with blaze rods, and then I'm good to go. Rockin' an Alex skin frame? No, I have a custom skin. Whoop. That's a custom skin that was built for me. F5. Nightbot can't run at the moment. Nightbot, what'd you do? Did Nightbot get banned? Nightbot's broken. Whatever will I do? Eden Idelson, Lucas, welcome to the stream. I'm like seriously placing blocks everywhere than what it needs to be, so. Oh, it's a fake Nightbot. Oh, okay. Let's test it. Yeah, it is a fake Nightbot. You're absolutely correct. Alrighty, now we've got to dig out one layer on the ground here. We do, to fill in a black floor in this. I gotta be careful what I'm doing because my my beacon will kick in any second and things will just start flying like it just did. Just reported and banned a Nightbot fake. Yeah, that's the thing is those fake ones end up causing issues to the real Nightbot. Now, I'm pretty sure I don't have enough black concrete to actually fill the floor in here, so we'll have to go out and dig up some more here pretty quick. There's more upstairs in the shulker boxes, so. Oh, it is so satisfying to cut a swath through a bunch of stone with a haste and efficiency 5. There's just something, it's like water partying in front of you when you're doing it. I'm creating a wake of stone blocks spraying away. Of course, we're away from the beacon now, so we don't have that nice little spray water effect happening. And gravel's going. Alrighty, we're going to lay what little bit of black concrete we have on us right now, and then we'll have to go up and get some more. But first, let's sleep this out so we don't get attacked while doing it. Nope. No double block pressing. No. Break it. There we go. Thank you. That's it. We're out. We gotta go get some more. We got no more. We're out. Creepers, spiders, all kinds of monsters out to get us. Hi, I'm from Brazil. You play well. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. As we are terraforming, changing the landscape into a wasteland is what we're doing. What else can I unload in here that's going to take up some space? Cobblestone, andesite's all done. I think that's it for that one. We will swap out concrete for stone. Oh, what did I do? Why did I do that? There we go. Really? Am I that much of a putz? Don't answer that. Please don't answer that. One thing I need to actually check here is this area here. I believe we need to... I gotta go grab up some of these blocks over here. Because I kind of screwed up just a tiny bit over here. It's nothing major, but it's a little bit of a breakdown here. So obviously where this height is, that stays the same, but these here, right across like this, they need to step up. because that's where the flow level steps as well. So that means that this piece of concrete's got to go. Of course, what did I do? I put concrete back there. And actually, these ones here can go too. Because in the grand scheme of things, like this here is the equal height up above, but then it steps on this level and on this level. Which means all that needs to be, well, that'll be dug out eventually, but. Because the glass is in 2 layers higher on those runs, so I need to do the same thing on this one. It's in 2 rows from it. So this goes all the way across like so. But this area is all filled in. That one is actually going to stay because it's visible from the front. What am I doing? But this could be changed out. And same with this one. Those are filled like so. Okay, there we go. We got it stepped the way it's supposed to be. Stepped the way it needs to go. And to think of how much black concrete we started with today, which was definitely like a shulker box worth. Because we went and got like another 16 and we had, no, what did we get? 4, 8, we got 12 stacks. No, we did better than that. 8, 16, 24 stacks we did to start off with. And then I probably had another 10 stacks sitting in a shulker box when we started today, and this is all the black concrete we have left now. So ink is I think that's going to be my biggest downfall right now, is not getting enough ink sacks to be able to complete this. Because I don't believe there's any way I can turn coal into black dye. That would be totally worth it if it could. MC Frankie, welcome to the stream. What time is it? Oh, it's just after 12. We definitely got to get this black portion done here. So tomorrow is green glass. That's what we are pushing out tomorrow. More green glass to get the fog effect done down here. We will be cranking that out. It actually didn't take that long to fill in this layer either. I'm actually, all in all, considering how much concrete we used in there, we put a lot of concrete in here. But that tier here is done, so that's actually 2 flows that will go up. That'll all get dug out on that side, but of course it's up a little bit higher. So I have coffee and your eyes are open-ish. I've got coffee and my eyes need to be closing soon, so good luck on that, right? But yeah, let's go up to the surface and kind of see what this looks like now. Boingy, boingy, boingy. It's that same creeper chilling out over there. Ah, nice black void ready for green glass to be in there for the smoked glass effect or the fog glass effect or ghost glass effect, whatever you want to call it. Man, that's going to look insane. I'm so stoked at how this is turning out. Like, I really am, like, almost mind-blown a little bit. It is working out nicely, I have to admit. Alrighty, folks. We have reached the end of today's stream. Thank you guys for watching the stream. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we go live. Thank you again for chilling out. We'll be back again tomorrow night. We're going to be pushing a bunch of green glass through, getting the glass effect done in this little abyss that we've built here. So with that all said, have yourself a good one, and we will catch you later.